Wonders here today. Our dear beloved people. It's our dear beloved people. Now, God only sees what he sees. He sees what people try to do. And I think otherwise. See, when God gave me to see what my life is, okay? I'm gonna tell y'all something. You see how bright that light is? See, a lot of people need to stop with this misunderstanding why they don't care. They should care. This is where I mostly don't get about certain people. And I'm gonna tell y'all why people cannot fucking stand me. Why people so much thrilling to hate me. Let me tell y'all. The reason why things are getting exposed is because people like these snake ass people that has bitter fucking hearts, that has very, very evil minded ass people, just never gave a fuck about how do people come. I'm tired of being nice. I'm tired of motherfucking being humble. I'm tired of people playing with my heart. And I damn sure is tired of people playing with my mind and my intelligence and my emotions. See, y'all thought that life is supposed to go on without me. Then y'all be thinking that I'm the villain. I'm the victim. When y'all the ones started the mess, enemies. When they're the ones that started all these rumors, fake ass lies, and my family was getting paid underneath the table to plot on me, to kill me for my money. Y'all got me so fucked up. That's wrong, huh? I hope y'all take that to y'all grave when God come and get you. Because he does all my light work for me. I guarantee you, he does. You probably going through it right now. Lights turned out. Can't pay your bills. Can't do nothing. Talking. Making rumors that's not even true. Telling everybody I'm a prostitute. Telling everybody that I'm doing all this shit. And where do most of y'all see me at? Every motherfucking day at home, in my room, or working on my company, working on my content. So how many lies can people continue telling on lies on me when y'all get caught up and y'all own that? That's what I need to be wondering. Because you have to have a self-devotion for yourself. Let me tell y'all this. I don't never used to brag about nothing that I do. And I don't brag about the shit that I want to do. Okay? Let me tell you something about me and the higher power. Let me tell y'all something about God's children. I'm still me. I'm still a new me. But this new me is different. This new me, the unknown, ain't gonna take no shit from nobody anymore. Okay? Let me tell y'all about God's children. God, see my forehead itches just for confirmation. See, when I scratch myself, see, my mouth is like a two-edged sword. See, it grabs things because my voice is powerful. Powerful. See, I woke up today feeling like, do I want to get on here? I just feel like telling my truth. Really. Huh? I really was talking to my spiritual guides. I was really talking to Megatron, Michael the Archangel. And I also was talking to the Father. You understand? And then I turn around and say, ancestors, can you give me the guidance of science? I had to ask my grandmother Oh, I love my grandmother. She is just so fucking cool. I swear, y'all. My grandmother, she is everything in me. My grandmother is so fucking beautiful. I love my grandma. Do you understand my grandma's baby? Do y'all understand that I love my fucking grandma? I R.I.P. grandma, but still, I love, my grandma is still with me. Regardless what y'all try to make me. Y'all gotta understand one thing about me, my grandfather that's behind me, my grandmother. See, y'all don't know about what the unknown is or what spirits is or what's the value of life by living it. Y'all don't. Y'all created a mind that you was supposed to create, right? My grandmother be asking me some crazy ass questions though. Why would y'all do that to your own flesh and blood when we know that I was only just here to help the people? But y'all want to pot and plan. Oh, who the fuck do y'all think y'all are? Look, my grandmother is telling me right now, who the fuck think who y'all the fuck are to judge her granddaughter, great-great-granddaughter? How do the fuck can y'all judge your own grandbaby, knowing that my grandfather is a preacher? Booker T. Thomas is a preacher. How in the fuck can a church have go against a divining child of God? It's the anointed. But y'all fella realize, y'all talk about, oh, I'm trying to take her enlightenment from her. How can you take somebody's enlightenment when y'all ain't even done the work? Or took the time to say, hey, God, can you help me, please? Or even took the time to say, God, how can I love myself? Or even took out the time to say, God, can you help me or guide me through these things? Y'all didn't have the time to say, God, please help me through all my problems and my sickness and my wealth and my abundance. Y'all didn't ask God nothing. But you rather put somebody down instead of lifting them up. You rather to say things that come out your mouth that does not exist in this world. See, a lot of people want to go cheat the sheet of the game. You can't cheat the game. I don't understand why people try to cheat the chess of the game. God damn, I shut down the motherfucking system. How can y'all cheat the game? My grandma sat here. She said, well, grandbaby, grandma, I know I'm right. Y'all completely tried to take my gifts from me. Y'all completely tried to go in my dreams and try to find a way to erase my mind. Y'all completely tried to go do all this black magic, voodoo dolls. Y'all try, bitches. It's not working. I'm too powerful. Let me say that again. Grandma, you want to do this together? Ancestors. Divining. I'm calling up all my ancestors, spiritual godness, and the high protector, Michael the Archangel, and Megatron, and the Holy Spirit, and the most high light of Ashua, as y'all call Yahweh, means interpretation of the Lord, my Father. See, what I thought when I called on my spiritual godness, when I call from the fucking dead, then y'all want to motherfucking just want to push you, though. Do y'all know why I have light? Do y'all even know that I've been in darkness all my life? Grandmother, I want you to come through me now. Because my grandmother, so deeply, I love my grandma. Do y'all understand why I'm protected? Do y'all understand what 444 is? Do y'all even understand what 333 is? Do y'all know what 11 on the clock is? 11, 11, 12, 12? Do y'all even know any one of these things? To just call somebody, oh, that's the devil's child. No, I'm not the devil's child. I am God's child. Birth, royalty of God's child. You know how exciting that is? It's exciting, but it's power behind it. So I have to be careful what the words that come out my mouth to say to people, because I may scar you. I may get in your little triggering outlets. I may say things that I shouldn't say that may hurt you physically, spiritual, and emotional. So my grandmother, she never left me, period. She my heart. My grandma had to go because of what y'all. Because I feel her. She wasn't ready to go. I could talk to the dead, unknown, or spirits. Y'all don't know what doing graveyard magic. Do y'all know where y'all conjuring up? Other people's souls that was planted in that ground. You're conjuring up demons where I'm the one that got closed the fucking portals in the spiritual world. Do y'all understand that when you congregate demons to me, I'm in charge of them? I'm like the Grand Reaper. I am your karma. See, y'all don't know these things because y'all don't do search here. Y'all don't do none of that. I control the evil and the dark. I control both. See, what y'all didn't know, that all the demonic demons that try to bring over here to me, they go right back to you. Because I'm too powerful. See, when they say the devil, y'all say the devil has horn, but devil's actually in human form. Just like me, an earth angel, human form. Y'all be thinking that where I get all my answers from, I get them from the divine. My family, the spirit in heaven. See, if y'all would have known my heart the way my grandmother did, my grandmother don't play shit about me. She don't play to where y'all can come and do this shit to me. And knowing the reason why our ancestors did not give y'all the gifts, because y'all tried to take over and ruin the power. You cannot go in power and try to overdo the power that you are doing. It's lesser than the power that you are. Y'all abuse the power of the family tribes. Then they call upon me. I shouldn't have to wake up centuries ago. I've been woke all my life. I just didn't want to go do it. But I'm doing it. I did all this fucking work to let selfish ass bitter people of peasants, snakes, enemies, haters to hate me because I'm smart, I'm intelligent, and I got a good soul. Not just that, I got my own family going against me because y'all want something that y'all cannot have. I even asked my own daddy, he said, keep going. I'm gonna keep fucking going. See, what y'all fail to realize that my daddy ain't crazy. Y'all fail to realize that my father is not motherfucking crazy. He sees what I see. He just don't know how to interpret like I do. But y'all want to make me the fucking enemy. Y'all were the enemy, so y'all brought me to be an enemy. I don't have enemies. Y'all are your own enemy. Wall, right? Because my light is too bright to stand for you. Because I have God, my ancestors, I love. Let me tell y'all something. Ancestors. Let me show y'all something. about me. When I put my hands together, this right here, this to me, this right here, I see a door. Let me tell y'all something about me. I see a door, okay? I'm the only person who can open that door. You understand? I'm the only person that got keys to the door. Understand one thing, fucking Illuminati and fucking warlocks and witches. You will never, ever go against the earth angel. We don't cause wars. We cause peace and not intercept. See, when you're devotion, but how much energy that you can use being sacred from your heart, mind, body, and soul. See, what these people don't know, that love is power. See, when you love yourself, everything becomes the hand in devotion of God. See, let me tell y'all something. Let me step back here. There is no way in hell that God only gives us what we want to see. It's like fishing a hook, right? He gave me to tell. Y'all know what a fish is? Let me tell y'all what a fish is. Let me make things very, very golden for you. Hold on. I'm going to turn this back real quick. Let me show y'all something. I'm going to show y'all something real quick. Let me show y'all this. Okay? Now, I don't know how many times God said, if you're risen from the dead and you're risen for the light that you hold within yourself, God said, if you come along into the world and you shatter these two fishes, right? Now, only way God said fish, the fishes. Now, fishes got to breathe underneath water, right? Okay. Fishes have to survive by water, not land. They only know how to cope underneath water. When you got water and your flow of your river flows, right? There's fishes comes through that river. They're moving. They're moving their bodies like a fish in the river, right? That river is clean, but the water is smooth, right? It flows. Now focus. I want you to focus what I'm saying. The fishes move in the water. All these beautiful fishes God created moving through the water function. Fishes have legs. The ones that survive on the outside of the water is called land fishes. A land fish is where it can breathe air and water. That's called oxygen. When you are suffocating in your mind and you're stuck, and you're sabotaging the things that you are vulnerable, it's like this, okay? You feed the river and the fishes go through the river. It divides itself. Okay? We're using fishes. Beautiful, colorful fishes that's in the river. They come to a spot to a sudden stop of fishes. Them fishes gotta keep going, but the land fish come out on land. Them are the land fishes, it's the sea. So what I'm saying is somebody's watching me. Thought so. So, if we know, I know, Father. We watching though, divine masculine and karmic. Keep watching. I want you to learn something for sometimes. The fishes will flow in the water. Now, how you feed a fish? A fish has to survive off of what it eats in the water, right? So if we feed a fish food or bread, crumbs, right? Let me examine this. We gotta feed, right? Let me show y'all something. We gotta feed. We gotta feed a fish, right? A fish only ways to eat. If we throw the food inside the water and the bread that we eat, okay, it becomes broken. Broken. So we have a half of a fish that has eaten the bread. Now, you know what I'm saying? You will sabotage your whole life as a fish. It's trying to survive in the river that flows in your glory. You have to survive as a fish to only operate in water that flows smoothly as a river of the cup that overfills your cup. But when you eat the fish from the food that's in the water, it becomes soggy and not stiff. See, when you got fishes and it breaks, you don't have nothing but a half fish. It's a half what's written. The 12 disciples, God said, when he rose again of the 12 disciples, the 12 disciples was God's sons. They were God's disciples to speak God's words and the righteousness for him to rise and live in his glory. Just like the Red Sea was split by Moses. But see, Moses didn't split the Red Sea not with no stick. He split the Red Sea with a sword. A sword. Because God knew when he threw his sword in the water that the ocean was rising down for his people to cross, of the Israelites. So when the people crossed the ocean between the Pharaohs and Moses of the Israelite people of Jewish and Hebrew, Moses didn't know that he was a Hebrew. Moses knew that the 7 days that the Lamb of the Holy Spirit came from the sky of darkness. And he says all little boys or any child of a son was supposed to die if they did not put the lamb of blood across their door for God's anointing. These are the words that Moses said. Sacred to pray over the firstborn of a lamb to put it over your door. Okay? People gather their food, their families, and put blood across their door. That's the Lamb of God. The Lamb of the servant. So every single time everybody put the blood over their doors, they was in the moment of praying. Just like God said, offer the bread to eat. And the blood that comes through my body is through you and your vein. But we always got to use hatred. We always got to use these stumbling marks to when we shouldn't be stumbling. See, I thought that we were supposed to be better than this world, but we idolize ourselves to be at this person. Oh, I don't like her. Oh, I dislike this person because I hate her because she only speaks the truth and divine in herself. When we gather these things in this life, we gather the things in what is our purpose. It's either is we going to stand for what's right for within us, or we're going to just stand for what everybody think of us. You cannot stand and think that everybody is against you when you only against yourself. When you're not loving yourself, protocols, cautions, everybody's been warned in this world to stop fucking with God's children. Y'all have been warned plenty of time to stop doing black magic onto an earth angel and a high priest. But y'all devoted yourself to understand that these things in life is not for a purpose. It's for the reasons and it's for the seasons. If you gather to say, I'm going to harvest. I want to harvest these things. I want to manifest to harvest my life. Is it I'm going to harvest my love? Is I'm going to harvest the power? Is I'm going to harvest the love and devotion to my family? Or is I'm going to love to manifest in my abundance or my wealth or my soul or my faith? Is I'm going to do well in what I want to see in the bread that God said given to my soul. Not just because of my being, not because where I live, not because where I say I'm sanctified. It's because of my anointings. Because God said if you give glory to the people that you give glory to, you shouldn't have to worry about how many doors are closing, because he said he will close the doors that's behind you and open new doors and beginnings of life. But we still say, we don't know if we're going to take her serious or not. Let me fall back. Let me take a step back real quick. If I gave each and every one of y'all the same fucking privilege that I gave myself a long time ago, how many times has I failed to be a failure and still got back up as a wounded warrior? With all the shit I've been through in my life to give myself courage. Because what I used to be is what I'm not no more. What I used to be is the new of me that you can't stand. You understand? Because when you plant to harvest your plants and you throw them seeds into that plant, those seeds become whole. You understand? So when you carry that fish on land, I could breathe oxygen. I could breathe water and oxygen. Just like God said that is Samuel, King Samuel, that who wrote Psalms, Solomon of Solomon, was in the dungeon with 7 lions to eat him alive in the prison. In the darkness of these manly, bloody, shed lions. Now imagine yourself in the lion's den, getting eaten alive by all these lions that's going to eat and blood you and gutted you and sacrificed you for a blood sacrificing and come out not alive but dead. Just think of that, first of all. But if you got down on your knees and you start praying to God, God, please forgive me for thy sins. God, please forgive me from thy hurting people of my enemies. See, your enemies, God said, love them. Keep them close, but keep them far away. Keep your haters gonna be haters, because you must be doing something right. Y'all hating on God's children. Y'all like to spiritual bully people. Do y'all understand what that is? See, the only reason why God says take a step back, because he wants you to see what God has risen again and rebirth. See, while y'all try to do death magic on me and try to bring me down like I was a nobody, then y'all sat up there and say, my grandmother had something to do with it. My grandma never had nothing to do with it. My grandmother was protecting me through all this. Because she knew what y'all was going to do. Well, when I found out the truth about all this, I know the truth. But guess what? See, God said, don't be a burden onto the people. The burden is the people that who burn it to you and me. See, I'd rather forgive you than hate you. Because I'm the type of person that I'd rather forgive you, but I won't motherfucking forget. Because I took that pain. Game over. Because I took that pain. I took that hurt. I took that focus. I took that stability. I illuminated that was possible to make the impossible. Because y'all didn't believe in me, but I believed in myself. Y'all didn't believe in me. I believed in myself. I knew where I was going. I knew what God had planned for me. I knew that what God said, having hope was my glory. He said my glory was my faith. He said my faith was what my almighty power of love. See, you got to understand when you pull that cup back, your cup overfills with love. Because y'all don't know what love is. Y'all know how to just play this mockery game with people, intelligence, and try to brainwash them. You can't mind fuckery nobody unless you mind fuckery in yourself. You don't have no reasons why, or no explaining, what the fuck I'm talking about, because y'all know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. You will pinpoint at somebody's harvest season to not get your own fruits that need to be planted and grown from the tree that needs to be bloomed. Instead of y'all want to come after the spiritual people in the truth, y'all want to come after spiritual people because, oh, she's religion. No, I don't do religion. I do spirituality. Two different things in this world. I know what the unknown is. I am the unknown. You got to take the concepts of life that you do well in to make your life is to paint the picture perfect, but everybody want that cake and eat it too. So y'all want a piece of my motherfucking pie, but you can't even bring the ship in on the pie to eat your pie. Let me say, do you eat cherry pie or do you eat banana nut pie? Because the banana nut pie, you want my nuts all day. You will never get that cherry pie. Because you can't never eat the pie, because in eating the pie, you will never forget about it. You try to take a piece of cake of somebody else's cake, but where's your cake to eat it too? You can't fill up somebody's life when you have done wrong. And then when somebody come up to make this building come right the fuck down, then y'all be thinking I did you wrong, but I did it. See, when you up on this ladder, you got motherfucking steps to go. I had to go through all these challenges. Look where I'm at now. I'm in my glory. Time's up. Game over. See, sometimes when you say using your children like it's a feed of a bag, one thing that women need to understand, when you talk shit, talk your shit, but you better talk your shit. You better come with the heat. You better know what your words is, and you better be about your action. Tell y'all about that. The challenge in this life right now. See, all these little fake accounts y'all making, still telling lies that ain't even true. I'm nowhere near like these people. I'm different. I like to be fucking different. It's amazing why I'm different. Y'all want something that you cannot get and you're not talent. Don't copy what you can't hear or see. You trying to mimic me, a mocking is like a flock. You a mocker. You like you mocking God. How you gonna mock God when God is the only thing that has risen for us? That's the truth though, being honest. But when people want to speak their mind, speak your motherfucking mind. But have facts behind your mind. I ain't gotta prove nothing to nobody with how I live. Look, see, a lot of people don't understand I was a blessing to you. Y'all gotta understand one thing, I was a blessing to you. I was a motherfucking blessing. What you do? You hurt your blessing that God gave you. You threw that away like it was a nobody. You try to mind fuckery somebody, but somebody caught on to that rope. You can't pull a rope unless the rope is tug war to be pulled. You didn't tug, you tugged and drugged. That's life though. You cannot play tag of war with somebody if you don't want World War 22 in this motherfucker. You don't want the war with me. None of y'all want the war with me. I asked not to bring the war. And God is really, really trying to keep me not to react to foolishness. God don't want the war with God. Put it like this, I'm a gangster for God. I don't work for men, I work for God. Do y'all understand that my devotion is to the Most High? Y'all so worried about what's around my neck. This is what is around my neck that's keeping me bowed to my Father. This is what God gave me. This is what my grandmother gave me. Y'all mad because y'all not a star? Y'all mad at me because God chose me for this purpose of life to make something to let y'all know. Then I walk around Facebook, everybody talking about, I've been hearing in group chats, every name that I heard is my name. There's some people that want to support me that actually going, thank you. I appreciate that. There's some people that actually want me to win. I'm been winning. That's a guarantee. See, y'all wanted to flock to go over there to these karmics though. What is a karmic gonna do to me? Bitch, I'll slap the motherfucking teeth out your mouth. Not to play with me. See, I don't need nobody fight for me. God fights for me already. Y'all want war with an earth angel. Why do y'all want a war with an earth angel? Well, God, give it to me a little bit more. You like this, right? But you trying to figure me out, learn something about me, hook me up. Why to hook me up? When you know that I've been a genuine, real ass person from the get. Y'all wanted pressure. But here go your pressure. I am your pressure. There's no fucking competition. Why to keep coming behind my back and keep telling everybody there's competition? What motherfucking secret competition do anybody got on me? I'm waiting. I'm waiting for somebody to respond to that. Like my Aunt Rochelle, I love her. Because she real. Everything I told about what my mother did with these couples, she said they don't care. So that's a confirmation. So how many times did y'all never cared about me? Why is y'all motherfuckers still trying to talk to me though? God said when I go to the new life, new journey, He want me to forgive y'all. I don't see no good in y'all, I don't. I just see nothing but dead in you. Dead and snakes. Snakes don't make sounds no more. If I see you, you will make me sick and I'm gonna have to move around you. I don't want to even talk to you. I don't even want to fuck with you. It's not because I hate you, I dislike your ways. But God said, fall back and to let the burning to be what the burning is. But you see, I could be a cutthroat bitch. Or I could just scoot up and be like, yeah, what's up? What's popping up? I could be a straight up person and get on your ass right now. Huh? But I can't do that because people want to hear the good, not the bad. See, when we rely on ourselves and our own truths, we want to be a self-worthy of a person. See, y'all all thought that I was just going to be this weird ass person. Really? Come on, let's make sense. Y'all thought I was just gonna be this weird person that's gonna be lands of freedom, huh? Y'all thought that y'all could just get on my good side and just drain my energy. No one has my energy anymore. They're all blocked from me. None can never help you. You, Divine Masculine, you did black magic on me. You and this karma continues trying to do black magic. This damn Illuminati, 7 warlocks. Y'all still trying to do this damn temple power shit. It's not working. Everything that y'all doing is not fucking working. And then y'all over here saying that the covenant. See, the covenant is my temple. The covenant that anoints me over is the mind, body, and soul. See, you remark things to watch me. How you gonna come in my dream? I knew that my grandmother was there in that dream. And she told you to stay the fuck out my dreams. How the fuck can you go in my dreams and try to take away something that God had for me? And you a woman with a bob in your motherfucking head. Bitch, I know you watching. Bitch, I don't like you. Never will. Never have an option to like you. You and these weird ass people and this Spanish lady. Bitch, you better watch your back fucking with me. Cause I'm not the one to fuck with. Well, y'all didn't know something about me. I'm an investigator spiritually. Investigator. I found out things about what you do and what you don't do. I found out things about what my family did and what they did not do. I found out things that people horrified my soul to think about. God made me see all the truth. I just couldn't write down. It's shocking to know what my family, friends, my baby father that has a fucking kid coming, and he wondering, oh, let me give her a break without this new kid. Oh, you cannot put a new kid in a situation, the shit that you have done to on yourself. Then you got me in some type of court thing, got my motherfucking name in this court shit, ain't got nothing to do with me or my kids. But you lied though. But you lied to the world because you worry about your reputation. Fuck a reputation. What about people need to hear the truth? You didn't acknowledge me. No one acknowledged me. I acknowledged myself. But they keep saying my family getting paid underneath the table about me, huh? The FBI got everything from Sade checking in your background, Tyrese Carter background. I mean my whole family. They know everything. Because they know I was telling the truth all the time. Y'all knew that white envelope that they gave y'all was supposed to come to me. But instead, y'all want to go spend it on stupid shit, flashy shit that you couldn't even afford. I know exactly what y'all did. The record label got something to do with it too. That's why y'all begging me. That's why y'all continue begging me. Huh? Y'all thought that I was so stupid enough not to know what's going on. And find out I'm smart as fuck. That's not my problem because y'all got set up. That was not my problem that they were watching y'all. And me. But they were trying to find out where this money going. Y'all got over $76 million. And they looking at my fucking bank account. They were like, damn, she ain't even spending that much. So where's this money coming from? Y'all paying other people underneath the table that's in this. For what? Oh, I want to go do a PB loan. Whoever signed my name on that shit, you going to jail. Period. Yes, it went to the feds, the FBI. The FBI. FBI has been questioning me every fucking thing about, do you know this happened? Do you know who signed these PP loans? Do you know why they using your business names? Which that the account is, the name is in my name. They're trying to plot on me to get me locked up in prison about something that I did not do. That didn't have nothing to do with me at all. So I gave them access to my motherfucking emails, the accounts. I gave them my whole motherfucking life to know that it wasn't me. But they know that it's not me. They know who they are. And Sade, you was one of them too, bitch. And that's just sad though. You may not know, but they know. So you get a knock on your door and you get a Supreme Court paper. You should have thought about that shit, what happened in the past, when y'all should have gave that shit to me. My own fucking people left me money for my inheritance. Because these people thought y'all could use me in my name. Y'all thought I didn't know nothing about it, right? My great-great-grandmother left me $76 million left in her inheritance. And my Aunt Rochelle, the last live that I ever made, she said they don't care. So if y'all don't care, so why would y'all get why did y'all get investigators to come and watch my house, knowing that I'm under protected custody by the FBI? They had two people of a hitman to plot on me to kill me, and they gave me the name that who demonstrated and mindfuckery and planted all this shit. Sade. Your name ended up in it. You supposed to be my big sister. You was supposed to be the person I should trust. Oh, don't let Ferris find out. My own mama was helping this married couple trying to plot on me to take me out because of my gifts. Because my mama ain't got no soul. Because she's so demonic and still feel sorry for what happened to us when we was little. Bitch, grow up. I'm grown now. I grew. I'm not this kid no more. I'm a grown up. Because these people got mad because my ancestors had shown me the truth. God spoke to me physically. I'm God's witness. God witnessed this on the day that I died in my sleep. God, I died in my sleep, y'all. I swear to God. I died in my sleep. And when I died in my sleep, I end up on the other side of a dimension that I didn't even know. And when my guardian angel, I didn't know my grandmother was my guardian angel. I just found that out. Because she came to me in my dreams and told me why my family did what they try to do. It's going to catch up to y'all. And I'm going to live a free, happy fucking life without y'all. And then, the thing about it, they try to do Asia like that. Asia's like, nah, Shanti, don't fuck with her. Asia told me this. And y'all know, me and Asia, we like this. And y'all know that me and Asia may not get along, but Asia be speaking about some real fucking facts, though. Asia have warned me. Asia warned me many times not to fuck with my family. But y'all want to do this to me because y'all feel like that y'all want to come to me because I'm the one that's the golden child. I am the golden child. Anything I touch will turn to gold. I am who I am. I am. And they can't stand that who I am. I didn't choose to have this. I was born with this shit. So I ain't had no choice to go with it. I'm just a star. I didn't, for real. I'm telling y'all, for real. I'm not gonna even lie to y'all. Y'all see this light that keeps going this and this, keep coming in and out? Look, I'm gonna tell y'all now. Look, I'm just gonna tell y'all the truth. This is the fucking truth. This is the truth. Let me show y'all. Now, That's nothing but darkness. Look, there ain't no lights up in here. I'm gonna show y'all something what I'm talking about. Why they want my motherfucking life. Let's Sade, I want you to pay close motherfucking attention to this. Y'all see number in this motherfucking kitchen, number darkness, right? There ain't no motherfucking lights in here. Now watch this. Hi. Do you understand who I really am? I am an earth angel. I am a true divine being. That's what they want is my fucking light, and they can't get it. I wish your bitch would. This is what they mad. This is what they want to come for. This is why they mad though. This is exactly why y'all mad. Cause I blow up. Cause I'm happy. I'm joy cause I love myself. And you can't take that from me. They want somebody to sit here and be miserable. They want somebody to sit here and deal with their bullshit. Not being happy, living life. They want to live in this fucking demonic hell ray world. They want to keep lying to people, humiliating them, mind-fuckering them, illumination, bringing all this deceiving evil stuff that tries to come at you in spirit and try to do spells from your mouth, that knowing that your mouth is your motherfucking weapon. That's what these people doing. I let these people treat me like a slave in this family instead of just paying attention a long time ago to picture what I had to do for myself. Now I said, fuck that anymore. Fuck them. That's how I feel. Fuck them. That's the truth. Sade didn't want nobody to truth because she act like everybody got to be against her. Nobody's fucking against you. You put yourself in that position. You told lies about your siblings. And you don't want us to find out the motherfucking truth why Shonda and Toya don't like me or Asia. Shonda like me because I love my cousin. I like Toya, but me and Toya always want because we light-skinned bitches and we can't stand each other. But I still love my cousin. I'ma still ride for my cousin. Just like I pinpoint like Uncle Anthony had something to do because Uncle Anthony was a golden child in my daddy's time, but really was my daddy and Uncle Anthony was the two main boys in the family that were golden. And y'all said that they mistreated him too. Y'all said my daddy was slow, but my daddy's really smart as fuck. Y'all quit to talk about somebody. My own motherfucking grandma, Charlotte Carter, had abused my daddy all his fucking life to make him something that he not. But treated everybody else different because his daddy was different. Y'all got me fucked up around here when it comes to my pops. And then my mama sat here, was a vulnerable, beautiful woman that grew with my father for 55 different years. I sat here and took this man's shit every single day. I sat here and took every fucking beating that everything that I went through in my life and trauma. Well, mostly things that hurt me is because I wanted my family to do better. That's what hurt me. That's the God honest truth. Sade, you didn't teach us no value in life. You didn't. You said you was my sister. You said that you was the oldest. You was supposed to lead us in the right manners of life. But who did that? Ferris did that. Mama told Ferris to take care of us. And that's what the fuck he did. That's life though. I remember that when I sat down on my granddaddy, I told my granddaddy, I said, Granddaddy, I'm going to make it out here. I told my own grandfather that I was going to make it. I made it, y'all. I made it because I did it. Y'all never gave me no support. I felt abandoned. I felt abandoned in the lands of my living. Y'all don't know what torture is. You don't know what fucking pain is as a child. Y'all don't. I took all this of my life. I said I'm a whole piece by piece. I told myself when I was 2. I told myself at the age of 2 years old. I told myself. I kept seeing spirits when I was a baby. The spirits kept talking to me like, you gonna be something. You gonna be somebody. You gonna take off. You have a meaning to be here. You have a meaning to be here. I got a meaning to be here. And I took that. I took it. And then here comes along. I stayed right up the street from my family. I had family all on 3405 East 18th Street, Double, Texas, all right? Even though that we moved place to place in this life, place to place in this life, I kept stumbling down. I kept stumbling down. I kept stumbling down. I got my mama went to the mall, man. I made my mama have everything that she wanted. So I went over to this man's house. He gave me like a whole wad of money. I handed that to my mama. Even though I got my ass whooped for going to a stranger's house, but he gave me over $6,000 and I was 8 years old. I remember the green and white house. My mama beat me with a motherfucking handkerchief and told me not to go back over there. This man gave money to my mama because my daddy beat my mama the night before. We went to Amarillo, Texas, and I was 7. And I kept wondering why. I kept wondering. The only thing I remember was a man in a mechanic shop. And I was talking to him about what was happening in my life. The man said, "What's wrong, little mama?" I said, "My daddy was beating my mama. She had to leave to go to Amarillo. And my mama had got us a house out there." I remember that I walked in the mall. I stole over almost $10,000 worth motherfucking stolen items. And my family was like, "How the fuck did you get that?" I was good to take. I was good to steal things when I was a child because that's all I knew how is to survive. That's how I knew how to take care of my family. I was just a fucking kid. I was just a fucking kid. So they never was there to help me with through these problems or help my mom do these problems. Only thing she stood was to open her leg right on 17th Street. That's the day Sade lost her virginity. She told me not to tell that. I remember that day that my daddy broke that fucking powder on my sister. I remember that day that my daddy sat there and beat my sister. And I remember them days, bitch. Y'all got me fucked up. I lost my memory. I remember that day I sat there and I jumped in the house to save Asia and I got beaten. I had broken ribs. I had scars over my body, right? I sat there as a kid going through this shit. My daddy made us to play a graveyard behind our house. Y'all, that little, it was when Kirby came over that day when we was kids. I remember I was 9 years old. Me and Kirby, we was real close. Latricia lived on 16th Street. 15th to 16th Street. Masandra and them lived on the other side of the fucking house, the trailer houses they were building over there. I remember this shit. We had always went down to our tree house. We had a tree house right up the street. So when you walked on 18th Street, you go up that street like a damn road. That was the tree house. We had mattresses and all that shit was there. I remember this shit. And Sade, I remember what you told me. You said if you don't know anything else, it's to survive, right? I took that shit. I kept that shit, even though I was a quiet kid. Even though that my daddy beat my mama all her motherfucking life and made this woman weak. But on the inside of my mom, she's strong, right? She made mistakes and all that. Everybody makes mistakes as a kid, right? The day that Greg was like, I've always been with my brother and them. That was just life. That was just honor though. And I say these things because these people know what the fuck going on. So the day that I knew that my Aunt Jackie, I remember this. Went over to my Aunt Jackie house. And I asked my Aunt Jackie, can I get some juice? I'm thirsty. So Asia came in. Asia took my little cup from me and I'm like, I'm thirsty. I want some juice. So my Aunt Jackie told me to go get the juice out the refrigerator. This is before my Aunt Jackie died. Okay, my Aunt Jackie died of a heart attack or a stroke. I don't remember in that part. I just know that my Aunt Jackie was living. She was the only person I ever trusted. I can tell y'all that. Her and my granddaddy, and my great-great-grandma before she passed away. I had asked my family, like, why does everybody hate us? Because they told us that our siblings was different from the original the family. We was special for some reason. Cause I guess we was meant to be in the family to give good deeds to everybody, to spread love. But that was not love. There was more evil in the family than love. I remember one night I had an asthma attack. I was in the news. I still got my newspaper of age of 9. I had got a real asthma attack and I died in my sleep. Because they didn't know what was going on, why I was kept having asthma attacks. Because I remember I stuck something in my nose and I forgot all about it. I couldn't breathe. So my mom was like, what the fuck going on with my baby? My mom was like, my mama took care of me during the hospital while. I stayed in the hospital for 349 days, a whole year. I was 8 years old until my birthday came. My daddy had bought me a white cow shirt. Cows are like my favorite fucking animal, guys. Like, it was something. And I remember that my dad told me it's gonna be alright, you're gonna be okay. And there was drugs involved with my family. There was all types of shit that was going on with my family. I remember my Uncle Terry was locked up behind something that was stupid. It was phony, but it was stupid. So my Uncle Terry got out of jail that same night. He came over and got his kids and took us over to our Uncle Anthony's house so they could get my daddy under control to stop hitting my mother. This was the time that my daddy was a woman beater. Before my daddy even got locked up for 4 years, behind beating women and child abusing children. Okay? This is my own truths. And then we always been where my Aunt Angie Brooks, which around my sister and her family. We had my Aunt Shirley, my Uncle Jerome, my Uncle Billy that passed away. I was really close to my Uncle Billy and my Aunt Regina. Them was like my people. Them was like my family, you feel me? And I always loved Shonda and Toya. Shonda took me out to places that I never knew because I never trusted in anybody. But this is the truth though. I never liked my grandma because the night that we got taken, the reason why I hated my grandmother, Charlotte Carter, is because the night that when we went to our Aunt Vivian house, my grandma was there. The police came over to ask my Aunt Vivian did we have somewhere to stay. Even though she had a 5-bedroom in that house, and my grandma was like, nah, I don't want them over there. That's why I hated my grandma for so fucking long. I hated her from the guts to my heart. Every time I seen her, I was just like, man, she just make my boil. She make my body boil. But I didn't understand why I hated her. But when I sat down and actually went to spend a night with my grandmother, she told me, she's like, I know you hated me for what I did. I did. Hated my family. But I'd rather to tell the truth than lie to y'all people what my family have done. We went to a fucking cookout with our family. Now this is our whole family. I'm talking about coming from New York, California. We talking about Atlanta. We were talking about all the way around the United States. Our family had a big family reunion. And I just remember the man, the love of my life, name was Ray Abdul Sahid, okay? So they were doing, okay, so in these cups they were having, my grandmother, she's a full-blooded Apache and her husband is a Cherokee. So Apaches and Cherokees don't get along. My great-great-grandmother had all white hair and blue eyes. And my great-great-grandfather had just straight white hair with hazel eyes. But these was a Native American relatives that we had. And my grandmother did not like she didn't like nobody but me because I spoke the language that of our family heritage, which that they know not to speak fucking gal at all. It's against God's rule. They know that. My grandmother had told me something that I never told y'all at all, and I'm not going to tell y'all, but I'm going to tell you today. She had told me that they were doing blood sacrifices in our family by drinking blood of fucking humans. Blood sacrificing. So when Uncle Samuel got shot and got laid in a ditch, these people are the ones that killed our family members. 3 family members end up dying within the same year, the same time, the same fucking day, in different months. And I'm telling y'all the truth. That's the reason why that my daddy said that we're not going to able to meet everybody in our family because they're against us. Because of me. Because I can read through shit that I can see right through bullshit. And what hurts me the most that I had to go through all this trauma as a child. And I had to face this shit by myself. And y'all talking about mental. Y'all talking about some mental shit. Y'all ain't talking about what it does to the physical body. Y'all not talking about why we had to do this. We didn't have no food. We didn't have no water. My brother and them had to scar shit out the trash can for us to eat. Or we had to go right up to Chief Curvin them or electrician and say the bag, then can we eat? Yeah, we had a tough, rough life. We had a hard fucking childhood. We fucking did. But only thing that ever done for me is made me stronger. It made me feel like I was somebody, but I felt like I was nothing to my family. That's how hurt it is. That's the reason why I say there's different shit what I can handle, but I can speak about this because I'm over it. It taught me lessons. It taught me to learn how much value my life is and how much it is worth. I done got raped. I done got molested by my uncle now. Not my Uncle Terry, not my Uncle Derek, molested by my daddy other family members. And I'm not going to say their names. I'm not. Because they know who they are. And then when I told my mom and them about it, they didn't believe me. They didn't believe me. I've been through some shit, yeah. That's why I don't want to come around my family. Because we got nothing but pimps and hoes, witches, warlocks, devilish, demonic, non-fucking seasonal ass people, liars, compulsive liars. Don't want to be telling nobody the fucking truth. Then y'all sit here and want to point the finger at me and thinking that I'm going through something when I'm dealing with my childhood trauma, when I'm dealing with this shit by myself. No, I don't want to be no sad puppy motherfucker. That's why I say I can't give up. That's the reason why I say that every lover that I ever loved, I loved you for a reason. It was a time and it was a season. It was a time and it was a season. It had reason to come behind it. Because nobody want to face the fucking truth in this family, but I will. I deal with challenges every day of my life. I have told myself, I want to be better. I told myself, I want to do something better. I told myself, get up and do something better. I have told myself, you can do it. You can't say you can't. I can't say I ain't. I can't say I'm nothing. I am somebody. That's what pulls you stronger. And then what I started doing, I had to give my life to God. I said, God, I don't want to go through this no more barriers. Burden. I've been carrying burdens for my family for so long. I've been carrying burdens for my family so fucking long. It may be eating you now, but it's helping me grow. And I can take that shit. I can take everything I can eat on this motherfucking table. I can eat that shit. I ate that shit good for y'all. I don't care, but I do. I care about my life. I care where I'm going. I care about what I'm going to do for my children. I care for my kids because they have an open mind. Because if we ask something in this life, and we know that we're going through all these challenges and barriers, and we're going through everything that everybody said that you're not. Let me say this again. You're going through all these barriers Then everybody say that you not. Then they end up saying you nobody. How can you be nobody when God said in your soul that you is somebody? He said you got the glory. You step in your power. You give your love and your devotion. He said you gonna conquer this. He gonna push and strive for you to do it. And that's what I've been doing. Every day I wake up. There be some days I don't even want to get the fuck up out of bed. There be even some days I feel like, damn. There even be some days I'm like, yo. I be like, what's popping though? Huh? I be like, yo, why did I have to go through all this? Why did I have to go through all these challenges? Why did I see? That's when people get it twisted. I've been woke. I just don't want to face the fucking truth. That's where it hurts me. I thought the man that I was supposed to actually love, he broke in my heart. He treated it like it was nothing because I was an option to you, right? Huh? But you wonder why I hate you. But you wondering why I dislike you. But you be wondering why everybody else don't want to fuck with you. Because these are the things that man tried to do to me. So you fell off. Then I had got on the horse, the chariot. And God said, run. I ran. I ran. I ran. I ran. I ran. I kept running. I kept running. When I stopped, I stopped. God said, it's time for you to face the truth. It's time for you to stand up for what you really are. It was time for me to stand up for what I believed in. It was time for me to understand the truth of what is revealed in my eyes. It is time for me to heal my heart, which I have healed. Barring me that everybody's saying that I'm acting weird and bitter and selfish. Everybody saying that I was toxic. No. But I only wanted better. I only wanted better. Right? To only make my life better, to make me strong and lead in leadership. Because it seems like the devil only wants to come in to steal my glory. Let me go through the pain, go through the hurt and sorrow. Let me go through all the tears and cries in which God gave, put all my tears in the cup to overflow of love. Conditional love. I didn't know how to love myself because I wanted to love everybody else. I never knew how to stop loving them to love me. First of all, that's the truth. And then I look at myself in the mirror every day. I tell myself of my own reflection, I am beautiful. I'm unique. I'm different. I love myself. You're so sweet. You're so gentle. You're so beautiful, gorgeous, and unique. Sometimes it's hard to look at yourself in the mirror. The only you see is the reflection of you. Not just to see what your life is. I had to deal with my life, self, problems, devotions, hurt. I had to actually look at myself. I had to actually go inside and look at me. I've been through a lot of shit. And everybody keep asking me, how do I survive? God made me survive. That's the truth. Without him,
I wouldn't even know where I would have been. Y'all think that I'm angry. I'm not angry. I'm just tired of people's shit. I'm just done with everybody's bullshit in this family. I'm just done with liars. I'm just done with people putting blame on me for what their problems is. And you know what? I love my Aunt Rochelle because she's always been there for me. In the time when I needed her, she was always the only one that I could trust. Because her love was pure about me. Her love was kindness. Her love was strong. Her love was everything to me. I can say one thing about my Aunt Rochelle. She cared the fuck about us kids. She put her heart and soul in us to make us who we are. If it wasn't for her advice, her love, her joy, her happiness, her beautiful smile, her mind is gorgeous. If it wasn't for my Aunt Rochelle telling me to keep going, I would have been somewhere else dead right now, my nigga. Straight up. If it wasn't for her loving, precious words and the things I've heard about my granddaddy, if it weren't for